Hey, 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 it's me, Jay Bennett, and welcome to our brand new chat show, Tea Club Talk Time, where I'll be bringing you all the latest news and gossip from behind the scenes on the WWY Tour 2011. First off, a little bit about me, Jay Bennett. Of a day, I'm the dance captain for the tour, and some might say the glue that holds the show together. But as soon as that interval curtain comes down, I become an investigative reporter dedicated to bringing you all the behind the scenes highlights of the tour. And of course, with this being our first show, there was no doubt in my mind that the person we needed to interview and have a good old cup of tea with was, of course, the leading man, Mr Noel Sullivan.
Some call me Jay Bennett. Got your teeth, got my dog, got me looking at you. Y'all call me Jay Bennett. Better than Oprah, cause I tell the truth.
Hey Noel.
Hi. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah. You got a nice cup of tea?
I do.
Just sorted you out?
I do. I have my Darjeeling.
Good.
That's what I asked for. So thank you for that.
Good. So how's the show going at the moment?
It's going really well. Yeah. I'm enjoying myself. It's hard work, but it's fantastic.
Good. So we all obviously know Noel from Pop Stars, which is kind of where he started out. And now he's made the transgression into musical theatre. Was that always a deliberate thing, Noel, or did it kind of, how did that happen?
Well, musical theatre was my first love, really. It's what I kind of looked at going into it at sixth form college. And then when I was about to go to college to train, hearsay happened. So it kind of took me off path for a little while.
What made you want to go and do Pop Stars?
Just because there was an audition in my local town, which didn't happen very often.
In Wales?
Yeah, in Cardiff, in Wales.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of audition experience, so I tried to just take any experience that came along and try my hand at it. So it's just one of those. I went along to it and then ended up getting the gig.
And how was it? Enjoyable?
Yeah, it was amazing. I was like 19, 20 years old. It was an incredible experience, but it was very intense, and it did like change my life massively. So readjusting to that when it all fell apart was a difficult time for me. But at the same time, I have good family and friends around me, so they kind of picked me up and dusted me off, and here I am.
Yes. How are you still kind of in touch with the guys now? Or?
I don't speak to all of them. I speak to a couple of them.
Who's your favourite?
My favourite? It's a toss-up between Susie and Mylene.
Mylene's fit, to be fair. Looking at. And now obviously you've gone into the musical theatre world.
Yes.
And he's obviously now our leading man. A lot of people, and it's quite ironic, being the show that it is, written by Ben Elton, and it kind of quite clearly makes a stand on reality TV shows and stuff, that we now have a leading man that kind of started out in that.
Yeah.
What would you say to the people that said, no, Noel couldn't do that?
Well, I don't have to say anything.
Come and see me, baby.
Yeah, I remember watching We Will Rock You at the Dominion about 8 or 9 years ago and feeling so cringy at those lines that come up slagging us off.
Yeah.
But I also know that I got this gig and it had nothing to do with my kind of pop past. It's definitely down to my musical theatre experience. So on that respect, like, I'm really proud to be at this position in my career.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're going to just quickly show a little clip of Noel in action.
Take me for a ride, oh baby, take me high. Let me take you ride.
Oh God! Awkward. Yeah, so I think here's the real clip.
Britney Spears died to save us.
He will not die in vain. It's a force now. We're part of the underworld, Scour. She will be cast adrift. There's no going back. Not now. Not ever.
have you found that you had to kind of retrain yourself in any way to kind of do the things that you're doing now? 7 shows a week, that must be quite difficult.
Yeah, I mean, to this scale, yeah, it's been a hard undertaking.
Very high.
It's very high, and once you get on the stage, you're not really off. But I mean, I did Grease before this, and physically that kind of got me into the right place for Galileo, I think. Just getting used to singing and dancing as much. So when I came to do less dancing and more singing, it wasn't that much of a shock to my system. But the hardest thing I found about the show is the kind of discipline I have to have with myself, because I do like a night out.
Yes, he does, ladies and gentlemen. The lady boys prove it.
I just I kind of feel like I'm missing out sometimes when the cast go on the big nights out and stuff. But you know, the bottom line is that I have to look after myself to do this job. So
yeah, exactly. Is this the hardest job you think you've done? What's the hardest?
Physically, Grease was the hardest. Vocally, this blows everything out of the water that I've ever done. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm actually singing in a show, which, you know, most musicals are very stylized in the way that you have to perform. You're either very legitimate or very kind of nasally to fit in that American twang. And with this, they have allowed me to sing the way I sing, which is lovely.
And it works. I think we'll all agree it works. Any future plans in the workings? What's after this show for you?
Well, I haven't really thought that far ahead, to be honest. It's 14 months on tour is a massive undertaking for me. But there is something coming. In fact, I started 2.5 weeks after I finished on this, but I can't tell you what it is yet. But I promise
a hearsay reunion.
It's not that. It's not that. But I promise that I'll give Jay Bennett's.
We want the official scoop.
You will definitely get the scoop as soon as I'm allowed to tell people.
Taking that tea away.
I've finished it now, so.
Fine. I think just before we go, we might play a little game.
Oh.
And this is called You Say, We Say, You Say. Okay,
well, it must have taken you ages to go on with.
All right, just the length of the first act, all right. So, I am going to say a few rumours and I want your opinion on them, all right? So, Katie Price getting back with Peter Andre, go.
What about it? I'm just supposed to give you...
Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake?
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care.
Has Nicola Pasty had a boob job?
No. She's au natural, I think.
She's got great tits. Is Kerry Katona shagging Lucien from Big Brother?
Again, it's not something that I've been following.
Oh my God, do you watch any TV at all?
No, because I'm too busy doing the show.
I make time for it, gang. I make time for it. Are Alfie and Neville, the tour dogs, gay?
Yeah, they love each other.
Definitely, they are all over each other.
And they're all over me when I've got biscuits.
Well, that proves it then. Is Will Knight on steroids?
Will, no, he's not on steroids. He's just on a lot of time at the gym.
Do you think Lauren from Towie could be the next Jordan?
I don't know.
I don't. She's too fat.
Well, they've got a very similar IQ. So who knows?
Do you think Christos Dante's had a hair transplant?
No.
I do. He did used to have bald patches and now he's got hair.
Where would you have done those though? Because we've been in Liverpool and Sunderland. Surely there's no way you can have...
Why, how long does it take?
Like a while.
No, you could just go into surgery and get it put on.
I don't think it works like that. I think you need to check out your medical facts.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Has Dangerous Dave got a 10-incher?
Well, unless you're talking about that torch that I saw him in the wing with the other day.
Right, so I think that's over with that game because that went down like a pile of...
No, it wasn't what I was expecting, to be fair. But
what were you
liked
expecting? You say we say hearsay.
I know, but then, yeah, I don't know. I thought that
there aren't really any other rumours of the show that we could really elaborate on.
Oh, that's a shame for our viewers.
Listen, I promise that I will get those out. But listen, for now, Noel, you've been a great first guest. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Good luck with the rest of the run.
Thank you.
I think you've got something special here.
I think we definitely have. But I also think that we should be bringing you back quite often if you're interested.
Yeah, well, I've got plenty of time on my hands, so...
You have. He hardly does anything in the show, guys. We might as well get him working for once. He earns his money for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so thank you very much to Noel Sullivan.
Thank you very much.